$200,000 truck and it broke down the way home. Go ahead and complain. You want me to send you the address of where we're at? They hit rock on the septic job. Literally thousands of these coming across our desk right now for FEMA money.
We fucked this up and I gotta buy this lot.
I'm a fucking idiot and didn't read the permit.
I fucking scared the shit out of him.
It sounds like a lot of money being spent.
Everything at the shop's frozen and busted. Don't be digging like Ray Charles and make sure you stay on the contour line.
Yeah, se calienten las manos.
This will be the back side of the septic.
Still 7 lines?
Yeah. We'll drop down the hill just a little bit and start shooting our contour line. Good thing is all this right here is all small shit, so we don't have to worry about. Well, this feels great coming off that water, don't it?
It's cold, boy.
Need one of them full face masks.
That's what we need out here. Bass fishing? But they'll be helmeted up, goggles on, all kind of shit.
No, really?
I swear, dude, they have motorcycle helmets on full-fledged, like visors down, look like they're riding a street bike on a bass boat.
I don't give a fuck. I'm about to go put my moto helmet on.
Yeah,
If I can put this septic system in with my moto helmet on. The only good thing about this moving further down the hill is that the cart path starts much further down also. See that yellow paint? That's where the path was going.
Oh, I see it, yeah. 9 feet on center?
Yeah. That is good.
I don't know.
That's too cold. Too cold for the transit to work. It's too cold for me to work. So we had the surveyor come out and mark where the back of the house would be. And apparently that was never done when they laid everything out, because this has moved the whole system way further down the hill. This is actually our top line, which is probably 20 feet lower than the last line that the original septic system was in. So we've moved the whole system down. The house will go there. The cart path will start there and come above the septic all the way over to that property line and down below the septic and snake down to the dock. And this area that we've cut and cleared is where the septic system will go in.
Every 10. Marked every 10 for now.
I'm gonna have them just start cutting everything for now.
Let me go get some batteries.
No, I kinda wanna get batteries. We can all go get batteries.
I'll have to cut this shit.
Corta todos los pequeños motor. Okay.
So we're probably gonna have to throw all that dirt like back behind us on the property line, because you won't be able to throw it down the hill. The lines will be right there. They really need to cut it and move all that brush before we lay the lines. If not, they're gonna be dragging the
Shit on top of the flag.
Put them other two batteries in your glove box. These other three, and get them started on something else to move that hitch plate.
So I got 9 foot from here to here in center.
Yeah.
All the way down
9 on
there.
every
Same
one of
thing,
them.
60 foot on every one of these and 18 inches deep. I'll go back and look at the permit and see.
Just double check the permit. Get all that cut. You can get all the brush moved to the top. By that time, I'll hopefully be done and can get back here. But if you want to start on that bottom one before then, you can start on it.
I'll walk up here with you on the permit just to make sure that we're both on the same page with the depth.
Get them started on the next one. Let them lay out the next one. Just set that up and show them where the first flag needs to go and let them keep laying it out. If you do need some more flags, there's random fucking flags in the woods over there that would make absolutely no sense.
When I'm remeasuring this, it's a little bit off of your orange mark.
What, like 9 feet down?
Yeah, just 9 foot from that flag to this flag.
You didn't lay it on the trail, right? You gotta go 9 feet straight out. That could be the difference. Either way, I mean, as long as when you are digging them, they're 9. Out of flags?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. I can pull all these up there, right?
Yeah, I thought they did. Did they not?
They might have.
You can use that marking paint also if you want. I can't see the marking paint. I can barely see this and I'm fucking standing there.
Is this part code going to be a problem for us?
You just fill it in. Frozen?
Yeah, she's done. I got some more, I think, that's white up in the truck. I'm gonna grab this white can. You can probably see that better, can't you?
Maybe the white, yeah, and yellow. That's why this cart path was flagged in yellow. Hey, don't get fucked up and start digging on one line and get to the other because you use the same color flag. Look at this.
depth?
The max trench depth is 24.
Max.
Yeah.
Can I go like less than that?
Yeah, you probably need to get pretty close to it. The new permits will say minimum trench depth also,
Okay.
but this is an old ass permit. But the width is 18.
All right.
So, you know, you got
Just use that 1 18-inch bucket?
Yeah. And this 10 is 10 foot off the property line.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
so you always have a setback of 10 foot off the property line that you can do anything. That's why it's so 60. This is 80 feet right here. That's why you only got 10 feet on either side.
24, get close to 24.
Get close to 24.
And all this brush you put in, can I get the cul-de-sac?
Just place it in the cul-de-sac.
While you're gone, I'll have them move this silk fence after we mark all this out. I'll have them move this, and I'll come there and get this brush, and then I'll dig that trench.
I'll make sure that you got a plug on your truck.
Should. I double check though, because it seems like every morning I have shit going missing off of it. I'm pretty sure I do though.
I got one in my toolbox. If you don't, I'll throw it in there.
One of your guys brought a bunch of parts up here Thursday or Friday for return. It's been over 30 days, so we can't take those back.
That's about what I expected from James River. Why didn't someone tell him that when he dropped him off? He drove an hour up there.
I didn't know what the plan was going to be, so I did the best I could, but I knew it had to go further up the flagpole than me. I'm just a parts guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll have him drive an hour back up there and get a bunch of useless parts back off the shelf, I guess.
Okay.
See ya.
Tengan todos en un montaña. This used to be a store. There was two of these here, and people would come. It was a greenhouse, and people would come by plants. So you're gonna try to save it. They're gonna take all the fiberglass off and take down what's broke, and then the carpenters will come back and. Some of that wood doesn't look like it's going to be salvageable, but we're going to take it all off and let her make that decision, and then resheet it. So it won't be a greenhouse anymore; it'll be storage shed. But it's got an old house foundation there and fireplace. But it was always a greenhouse. They built it like that. We need to get some silk fence for them, so that's good.
Looking at y'all's website, I had a double wide that we was renting, and a freaking massive oak tree on the fact fell right through the kitchen.
Oh.
During the hurricane, so it's been unlivable since. So I'm looking at what it might cost to get that. Well, yeah, y'all do both too, don't y'all? Do tree and removal debris?
We do. Yeah.
Okay. See, I've also got another guy giving me a quote for just the tree.
Okay.
So, but I would want the quote for both of y'all for both services. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get rid of the tree off the trailer and to haul or demo or however we have to do the trailer. I don't know if it's haulable because I don't know if it been the frame on it. You know what I'm saying?
It won't be either way. Like, you literally can't even have furniture inside of a house when you haul them. So you'd have to bring a machine in, tear it down, and load it out in a
So it'd have to be demoed out then,
Yeah,
right?
that's correct.
Okay. I'm trying to fit this a FEMA timeline kind of date thing for something. But as far as timelines go, I'm not really trying to get it done in a rut. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, you
So,
need to get something over to FEMA to try to get some.
exactly. I need to get something FEMA into my for the insurance type stuff. So what I'm looking for now is mainly just a quote. So
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, and is the tree still on the house?
the tree is still in the house. I can tell you about what it looks like and tell you the size of the trailer. I think it's maybe about 1,300 square feet as far as livable space. And the tree is like through the deck. It was built around the tree and it fell through the little kitchen and it uprooted. It knocked the trailer off the block work too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It knocked it off. It was just on block. You know what I'm saying? So it knocked it off the block.
It can give you, like, you know, a really close ballpark just by some photos and stuff over and asking you several questions about the house over the phone.
Okay.
Or I can give you an exact number by coming out and seeing what you got in person and sending it over. That unfortunately comes with a cost because we have literally thousands of these that are coming across our desk right now for FEMA money.
I understand. Let's do it the picture way. So I can get you some good pictures. I can give you any kind of thing you need over the phone, and we can knock it out that way.
Send me, good photos of the tree so I can see what size it is. Any additions that are on the trailer that I would need to see to include a removal, the underskirting, and any contents that would be inside the home that's gonna have to be hauled to the landfill as well. And then the septic location, so I know what to avoid with the machines. Me coming in with dump trucks and heavy equipment, is it gonna be easy? Is it gonna be a bitch to get in and out? Send all that stuff over to my cell phone, and then when I get a couple minutes in the evening, I'll throw it all on the computer and get it over to you.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
Until you get down there, it's warm right here. You get down here in the shade, it's cold.
Care to leave that bigger poplar?
I think so. I think we'll be all right. I like to double check on shit like this, man.
Triple check.
I measured somewhere right here earlier, and I had some concern about it. I think it was right here.
The flag doesn't look correct. The white looks correct.
Okay, the flag's definitely, it's about a foot off. Go up to that white. That's 9 foot right there. Come down to this one right here, John. Try this one.
And that's just because
It
got steeper right here, you know.
So I need to come down here to the very bottom one to move all of them down.
Yeah, that's why you do layout before you dig. Because if you started digging and they got here,
Then fuck.
what's fewer lines to move, down or up? That's 3. So you got 3 on either side.
Doesn't matter. Check these right here, and if these are good, we can move them up.
You should probably just nix everything that you have from the first one that's fucked up here, and then from the end measure down. Yeah, so from the first one that we know is wrong, which is right here, measure your 9 feet there, and down here you may end up being 14 feet or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then your layout needs to be from the the steeper, where it's steeper. Yeah. I gotta load a firewood real quick to shop. But all this needs to be cut. Maybe you should cut all that
and then mark it all.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we'll do then. Hopefully by the time you get back, we'll have it marked.
Yeah, you'll have that cut, moved, marked. We're gonna end up having to do 2 sections of silt fence. One while we just do our septic, and then we'll end up going to the very bottom, doing another section of silt fence so nothing gets into the lake while we do the cart path.
All right.
So, you know, all that can be worked on in the meantime. I only brought one thing of silt fence down, so I'll throw the other one. I'll give it to Armando. Looks like Legend was on the job over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you see my fuck up there, right? I'm marking some of these spots where we fucked them up.
All right, cool. I gotta move these other boys real quick again. They're doing what they're doing.
That's fine. We're going to try to remark this.
All right. You get done before I get there, go ahead and start digging that bottom one. I think you got it.
Alright, yeah, I know I got it. I just gotta get so much laid out right. I'm gonna double check my work before I start digging so I don't fuck this up, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds good. Let's just do it once for sure.
Yeah, alright.
All right, dude. I'll see you in a few. Why did he so countrily say, I like to double check when I do stuff like this?
And I prefer a color, probably to match this one out here at my house. It's kind of a tan color, light tan, cream color.
Okay, to match the roof or the siding?
All of it would be fine. You just get all the time.
On the walls, on the greenhouse, do you want us to try to get a color that matches your siding, and then on the roof of the greenhouse, you want us to try to match the roof of your house? Or you want us to do one color on the entire building?
Just one color will be fine.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I'll start working something up for you, okay?
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Tonight? They'll probably close at 5.
Oh, it's Labor Day. They'll close earlier than that.
It ain't fucking Labor Day.
It's something day.
Martin Luther King Day.
They'll close early.
I've been measuring off that side since it's my steep side. That way I keep my 9 at least. Right. It's gradually gotten a little bit bigger. Out here? Yeah, yeah. It's like 10 foot out here. But
Ethan, I'm gonna go wrap up with these other boys at 4:30. Just lay them last couple lines out. We'll be ready to hammer down first thing.
you coming back here?
Probably not.
All right, we'll work till 5, I guess.
Yeah, I think you got it on the layout.
Yeah,
you know.
I think so. You think it's gonna be? I got 9 foot. I got 10 at my max.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm concerned about is I may have had them put this thing up too far.
That's what I was thinking too, because I see one more white down there.
Yeah, I think
But-
I put it in the right. I think that's my bad right there. I told him keep
That's
busy.
that's all right. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That might have moved down.
That's okay. I've seen a few. They better just be digging like hell out there. You don't happen to have any LDP laying around, do you?
One, John, one section. How do you fuck up 4 of them?
I didn't fuck up any of them. I need 420 feet, and they got 18 sticks at Hardjoka, which is the only place I know to buy them.
What are you trying to do it today?
Well, I need it before tomorrow for sure. We're putting it in the ground right now. Yeah.
No.
I'm a fucking idiot and didn't read the permit. Thought it was infiltrator.
You qualified to even do that?
LD,
In a level 2?
LDP? Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure?
I'm 1000% positive.
Sounds like a level 4 licensee job.
It is absolutely not anything more than a fucking level 2 for sure. I've already done a bunch of these. You know I'll never get nothing fucking flat to put infiltrators on. It's easy, but if you're putting LDP in, it's because you're on a fucking ridiculous slope. And that's what we're doing today. Right on the water, in the wind, in the freezing fucking cold.
We called it off today.
What?
So,
Called it off?
with what we had going on, some of it we could do, some of it we couldn't, because there's a lot of plant material and sod. I left it up to them yesterday, and they were kind of like, well, whatever. I was like, well, that's what we're going to do, because we're going to be in 40s Thursday, Friday, so we can do what we need to do.
Yeah.
So instead of paying 14 guys to stand around and beat their dicks to stay warm, we're actually going to produce.
They're going to actually come in on Friday? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm just going to work Friday to make the difference.
So you'll see.
Like mid-40s.
You guys will see the end of the week this week.
I forgot, John. I had 4 of those pieces laying around, but I'm going to keep them for myself.
Run them over with your fucking skid steer. On Friday, though, not today. It's too goddamn cold today to do it.
All I'm saying is watch what you're doing, because you're liable to get a complaint filed against you for
a level 2 install,
Yeah.
do it by a level 2 installer. Go ahead and complain. You want me to send you the address of where we're at? Over here in environmentals, you may, oh yeah, John just had to lay that whole system back out for me because me and my guys fucking did it wrong. So he'll know exactly where you're at and who's installing it and what level license I've got. They'll probably call me and ask me if I can be the person who lays out septics from now on. They'll probably ask me to teach the fucking classes after that.
Yeah. Going to pick up a truck right now. It's up in Conley Springs, get worked on. It's going to the detail shop to get sold. And then I'm meeting with the general manager candidate, and then I'm meeting with my accountant.
It sounds like a lot of money being spent is what it sounds
That's
like.
exactly what it is, pretty
Let's
much. But
stop all production and do nothing but spend today.
good to have those days about once a week.
You have them every Friday. I gotta go, man. I gotta get this level 2 material.
Yeah, good luck, man. Let me know. Don't call me if you need any help.
I won't. I definitely won't. If you do make it to Marion today, you're welcome to come get those. All right, I'll fuck myself. He must be working hard. It looks like he's only got one shirt on.
He got deep as fuck right here, I guess, for the hump, but it's 24 down there. But it shallows back up, right up where he's sitting at. It's like a little shoal right there, but it should shallow back out. Not when we get past this point. Does this look good though? The way the lines are laid out. See. Thought I was cold this morning, so I jumped in this motherfucker. Now I'm hot.
I told her up there, I said, Ethan must be working his ass off. It looks like he's only got one shirt on.
I got hot pretty quick out there.
I'm gonna come check on y'all first.
I think we got it pretty good now. The next thing I might need you for is tank placement shit, just to go over that one more time.
Yeah, get all the lines in and we'll put that tank in up there. We'll shoot our upper line and make sure we stay above it, you know. 'Cause it's easier when you're doing these on this steep ass slope to, like how he had to just move over. You just keep moving up and dig as much as you can before you have to move over on every single line, you know what I mean? But y'all do it however you want.
Scratch this back.
This one and maybe that next one. The rest of them ain't that bad. But like this fucking shit like this.
Much better.
Just broke down on us on the way here. Just bought a $200,000 truck and it broke down on the way home. I'm hoping that with the transmission thing that just happened is because the batteries are low from them keeping the doors open while they were wrapping it. I'd really like to wash it too before we put it on social. So you can do whatever. All right, we just picked up our new Kenworth tri-axle truck, and I know we just told y'all we don't run tri-axles, but we got a super good deal on this thing. And what we'll probably end up doing, if you notice in some of our other trucks when we first get them, we just pull the front wheel off that drop axle so that there's no chance of it, as we go up over apexes, lifting our drive axle up and snapping any axles. So you see the wheel off of our drive axle, y'all know why in the upcoming videos. But we got a super good deal on this thing. We worked with a finance company that we worked with in the past. This was a repo truck, so we basically paid the payoff on it, and yeah, ready to put it to work. Motherfucker looks good though, don't it? Broke down, but she looks good. They call Ethan because anything like that, he should be documented because that's obviously outside of scope. Yeah, that's a rock. Yeah. How much rock? A lot of rock. Like, we can't get deep enough. Like how long of a run do you think? Any idea yet?
Well, right now we've got about a 10-foot run and it's all the way across the 10-foot.
Well, that's all outside of scope, so document it, take some photos. I guess go to Asheville, try to see that thing to completion, and I'll go here and see what's going on. Like 2 hours probably waiting on Nick to get here to drill it. So where are the mother boys? And they said on the job, and I said, man, it's fucking cold, ain't it? You should probably go and let them sit in the truck. And he's like, fuck them up. So Ethan just called, and they hit rock on the septic job. So we just got here. We're gonna go see what's going on down here. I got it in a hole. Earlier I was like, we should light the fire up there, but you can't burn it. I'm not even gonna bitch about it. If someone comes and just like, look, it's fucking 20 degrees out, yeah.
Hey, look at this down this line down here.
Fix it, if not, you're gonna spend all fucking day yesterday, you know? Where's the rock? Right there. What about, how far off of that property line are you over there?
Not the same as it was. It's right, it's still all in line right there.
The lot gets wider as it goes, so I think you
Better off going that way.
I think you can move that way, maybe you'd be out of here. Yeah.
So maybe you fill this one in
And start from down there.
Start from down there and dig that one out that way a little more. All right. Tell him we're gonna change plans.
All right. You also cannot burn them, but you can just let it roll. If someone says something to you, be like, it's fucking 20 degrees out, man, you know? But someone will say something if they see it.
It's gonna fill this thing. All this right here. We have more than that.
You can also go ahead and move this one all the way over, maybe get out of that rock. But you're gonna be right in that stump, aren't you? I can't see any of your
that's
lines.
going straight through the center. Yeah, they're pink. I got it right here. This is the
Is
next
that
one.
the next line up?
Yeah.
Damn, that looks a lot further than 10 feet.
It
don't
is.
9 feet.
It is because of that contour, but you said
Oh,
it's
'cause
all
of down there.
Yeah, down there it's perfect, but over here it's opened up
Yeah,
to where it's
Which
like
is right, yeah.
I could have 9 on these two, have a 12 on the third, and that's okay.
Right. That's right. You're actually supposed to measure from your cut side.
Oh.
Yeah, which you'd be way deeper.
Oh,
so on very steep slopes, the inspector will typically allow you to.
Do the low side.
Yeah, but what they're gonna go off of though is your root line. You know, so that don't matter what you're trying to knocking the fill off.
Yeah.
Yeah. How fast does it drop going that way? I mean, are you 26 most of the way, or?
No, it dropped real bad right where the legend was earlier, where he was in that bend, it dropped. And then when he got off contour, it really started goddamn dropping.
Well, why don't we just do this? And this is a motherfucker because we're gonna waste this entire goddamn day. But just abandon this whole line and move up the hill.
Just move up and say, fuck this whole thing, dig a whole new one, and then start 7 up.
This will be your first one. So we'll have to flag one above it at the top.
Can I cut them trees right below that silt fence to move for one more line? Room for one more?
Yeah.
But how far off does this tank, does this leach field or the tank have to be set from the house side? Like, is there a requirement, like by code?
There is. From your furthest post or corner of your foundation. So if it's just a square house, it's 5 feet. If there's a house and a deck with a post, it has to be 5 feet from that post.
So
So
whatever the.
yeah.
So we should be plenty good then if I need to move.
Nah, not really, because remember we went off that corner 10 feet and I only allowed 10 feet for the cart path. So what we're gonna be doing is getting into the cart path coming down, which is okay because I sold it as a walking path, not a cart path. So that's why I'm saying.
We'll just move over here, move all our flags this way, and just go up the hill.
If he gets another one off, we're gonna have to switch to hand dug, because we fucked this up and I gotta buy this lot. You know what I mean? We fucked up the whole lot because that's the repair area, so we can't go down there and we can't go higher because of the house. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't your fault. I know you had the contour right. You know, so I'm not upset, but.
Yeah,
we
I
got
was
one
very
more
transparent with Vince, and I want to be transparent with you about.
Yeah.
It was 100% off contour.
Yeah. Well, I seen earlier. I knew. And I was gonna say when you were like, "There's a knoll here," and I was like, "Well, then," I was gonna say that it should have followed. Your contour then would have dropped around the knoll.
Right.
You know what I mean? But whatever. If it's just one little spot, it's not a big deal. But obviously, progressively got worse. You know. But you got one more opportunity, I
These
guess.
tracks are off. Should I move it as far down as I can?
Well, then you got all fucking day again of laying out. You know what I'm saying? I just go up the one, and you know, if it gets a little wonky, stop. Since you are abandoning that, why don't you go ahead and? It sucks to reshoot the whole line, but you're probably gonna have to do it anyway. Let's go down the hill so we can get below that stump, right? And hopefully that keeps you out of that rock. When did Armando get here?
Dude, he just fucking showed up. Did he not? I don't know where the fuck he came from.
So Carlos went to the shop. The other boys are there waiting for the trailer.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and so Carlos must have said I need someone else.
I told him earlier we needed somebody else over here. Where Legend couldn't get over there anymore to kind of get squared up with his trench, it was dug wide because we dug it at a different angle. Is that gonna fail, or is that?
Yeah, show me what you're talking about. You're talking about the bottom down there?
Hole, yeah, the hole.
You, you see, you got to match depth and width. You know.
Yeah.
So you can't.
The width was 18, so yeah, you can't. There is no giving that.
No, you can't. Like, that was the first thing I seen. How that was a big ass wide hole. He tried to dig it downhill, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Have to stay. That's why I'm telling you, it's a bitch because of the contour thing. But if you walk straight down, let's say your lines are over there and you've got 13 foot of reach and you're at 10 feet away from the end of your line, you come all the way to your bottom line, dig your 10 feet, scoot up to the next line, dig 10 feet, scoot up. You get all the way to the top, you scoot over another 10 feet, and you go to the bottom. And you're not fucking your contour lines up.
Oh, so just do 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, then come and then just finish them all at once, like simultaneously.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do this time.
That's what on these steep ass lots.
That's what we're about to do.
That's way easier.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So you got a little bit of, here's gonna be easy, and your very last run over there is gonna be a little bit of a bitch because you're gonna be into the next property almost to dig those, you know. But you only got one section that's a cut that way versus the entire fucking thing, digging a little bit, scooting up, moving over. Yeah. I think it's a whole lot faster.
Yeah.
To dig them.
That's what we're about to try on this one. We're gonna do that.
Yeah. There's no way to keep your contour lines if you're fucking crab walking all the way across.
I've been marking them fucking like crazy.
Wasting all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% critically important though. If you're doing it like that, you know, you can't kind of adjust. You know what I mean? Like right here while we're doing this. Yeah. You know, you can't move later on. It's risk and reward. You know, the reward is it's much faster. The risk is that you abandon the entire site.
I mean, my measurements are right there. Yesterday I double checked the shit out of all these flags everywhere.
Confident that the measurements are correct. Your contour is correct.
The contour's right. It's definitely off the marker.
Dig it correct.
Trying to save as many trees as I can.
Cut them, dude. Cut them.
I will this time. I ain't gonna second guess it. I'm just gonna drop them. If they're in the way, I'm just gonna let them go.
It's a septic site. You're allowed to clear everything in the septic site if needed. Most of these are gonna die anyway. You dig through all the fucking roots, you know.
You see the tent for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's supposed to be worse, right? And then after that, it's supposed to.
After that, it's supposed to be good. Yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be 12.
Everything at the shop's frozen and busted. Pipes,
all the water lines?
All kinds of shit.
I can't believe I haven't had one freeze up on my house yet, dude.
Really?
Last year I went through hell with them water lines, but this year it ain't frozen nothing up.
You know, I spent all fucking day Saturday cleaning up, putting the pressure washer up, defrosting it, putting the water hoses up, He must have went out there Sunday night and washed something, one of the parts off the motor for the dump truck, left it all out and hooked up and water in it. Busted all that fucking shit, and then we've replumbed the entire thing with PEX, and it's all good except for the connection from the main to the PEX is PVC, and it's busted outside right now.
You need to get some bolts for that cab. It about launched him out of it. He came in here, he didn't know it did that.
Who?
Legend. And he got right there, that motherfucker went, whoo, scared the shit out of him.
What time is it?
3:15. So we can do this, and that way we can get a little bit more done. Like John's saying, we could see, we're gonna start our next line like right here. 11 foot off that property marker. But we can just go, like do 10 foot, jump up to the next line without having to track all the way out there. 10 foot, 10 foot, 10 foot, 10 foot. Run all these out, and then come down, track down, another 10, another 10, another 10, and then all the way out through there.
So you're
like
digging
John
the
said,
lines vertically.
We're doing room for error, so we need to make sure our measurements are right. Because
the measurements are right. We need to make sure we're on contour. Someone operating today obviously got off down there. Don't be digging like Ray Charles, and make sure you stay on the contour lines. Because we fucked this up, and this whole lot's fucked up. Can't move no further up because it's in the house, and we can't go no further down because that's the repair area and then the setback off the lake.
How's the dump truck? Is it back at the shop?
Yeah, we left Todd's shop with it and come down 70, didn't make it to Keller's, and the motherfucking thing shut off on me.
Don't say that, bro.
I swear. It had a transmission fault code, but I am hoping, and I think it's because the batteries were just about dead from them. They had the doors open wrapping it. It said charger, start motor. Do they know what they're doing? Do they need an adjustable? You know, it's the absolute most frustrating thing in the world when it's this cold and you're feeding the chipper and the chipper grabs a branch and fucking, god damn, bro. It's like whipping, and you can't be mad at anybody, you know? All right, you ready? I hope this goes good. I don't want to bother slot. I don't really like it that much.
Hey, you need a grease gun? No, you got one.
Crescent wrench, here. Maybe este? It's actually Vince's, so give it back to him. All right. See ya. Call me if you need me.
Man, I'll call you when we get anything else.
All right.